You know, when you sign up for a job, and you go get a job, you go through an interview, and you sign up and get the job. There's only one job in the world where you say, I will give my life for this job, for this country. You don't see that many other places, but you sign on the dotted line, you're willing to give your life for the country. And for that, veterans who did that, people who fought, I never fought in combat or anything like that, but for the ones who did and gave their all, we really need, for their respect, but all the veterans that served coming up here on November 11th. So as we approach Veterans Day, we want to proudly salute everyone who has worn the uniform of our great nation, our heroes, our defenders, and our veterans. But today we also celebrate two extraordinary milestones. It's the 250th birthday of the United States Navy and the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. Any Marines in the audience? No, just one. Oh, got one. Okay. All right. I was looking for a group hoorah, but no, I guess not. Anyway, for those 250 years, these proud branches have stood together side by side, protecting freedom across the globe. I'm a Navy veteran, and it's my honor to welcome Colonel Dan Whitley, retired, from the Marine Corps base, Camp Pendleton. Colonel Whitley was actually the liaison for Camp Pendleton, working with all the different communities in Oceanside and Vista and San Marcos, all of the communities in North County, and he was a great advocate and always helpful and great to be around. But I want to thank you for joining us here this morning, and thank you for your dedicated service to our nation and our leadership in upholding the finest traditions of the Marine Corps. This is a special occasion that reminds us of the enduring values of honor, courage, and commitment. And over the centuries, Marines and sailors have fought on distant shores and in desperate battles, earning the reputation for discipline, toughness, and valor. They secured liberty, they defended our allies, and carried forward the promise of a free nation and a free world. The 40,000 or so Marines that are stationed at Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton, this is the nation's premier amphibious training venue. They are the heirs of that legacy and stand ready right now to defend our nation. And we want to honor all veterans who call San Diego home. Luckily, when I got out of the Navy, I grew up in the Midwest. When I got out of the Navy, I saw San Diego. I says, I'm staying here. I'm not going back to the cornfields. But so there's just many veterans here, and we want to make sure that they all feel welcomed and privileged and honored to be living here in San Diego County. So the United States Navy, whose partnership with the Marine Corps has been forged in every conflict since 1775, and continues to provide the strength, mobility, and global reach essential for our nation's defense, ensuring that the Marines can bring the fight wherever freedom is threatened. So whereas the County of San Diego, we're proud to recognize and honor two U.S. branches of the military that exemplify the highest ideals of public service. The United States Marine Corps and the United States Navy are both worthy branches. So therefore, be it proclaimed by myself and all the members of the San Diego County Board of Supervisors on this 4th day of November, 2025, that we commend the United States Marine Corps and the United States Navy for their outstanding service, leadership, and commitment to the citizens, not only of our country, but to San Diego County and the entire nation, and do hereby declare this day to be the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps and United States Navy throughout San Diego County. May God bless America. Thank you very much. I'd like to ask Colonel Whitley to make a few remarks. Retired, how many years did you put in?
27.
27-year Marine Corps. And you didn't shave this morning.
I did not.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Colonel.
Well,
sorry.
Well, Jim, thanks for those kind remarks. And Jim and I have enjoyed a very productive relationship for the last several years, both in uniform and out. I'm still the community liaison for the base. I'm just now a civilian Marine. And despite the government's inefficiencies lately, the Marine Corps is fully up and operational. Some of us even chose to work without pay. So I'm not sure that's the smartest decision, Jim, but I'm here to serve.
The right decision.
Brigadier General Nick Brown would be here. He sends his condolences, but with the shutdown, there's certain things we are frowned upon right now, so he's not here to accept this. So I am accepting this as a Marine Corps of one, retired Marine, accepting this on behalf of the 40,000 Marines at Camp Pendleton. Like was stated by Jim, I've had the fortune of serving for over 27 years in combat, in peace, et cetera. And I can tell you, if you saw what your young Marines do every day, it is awesome. Especially when you watch what those young Marines do when they're in harm's way, under some of the most trying circumstances. It is awe-inspiring. And I will tell you, they do it not out of hate, because the enemy, they hate us, they do it out of love. They do it out of love for the country, love for their family and friends that they're defending, and most importantly, love for each other. And that's why we will have a Marine Corps for the next 250 years. So, Jim, I appreciate the relationship. I look at our community, especially Oceanside, right outside the gate is us. We're just a gated community of Oceanside. So I try to be as transparent, open, candid with our local neighbors as possible, because we need you as much as you need us. So, Jim, I thank you for this relationship.
Thank you, Colonel. I appreciate it.